Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Math Club. In this video, we're going to talk about scales and ratios and the difference between them and how to turn a scale into a ratio and the opposite, how to turn a ratio into a scale. Now the key point here says the scale on a map is given as a ratio of 1 to n. For example, 1 to 25,000. Now, on the map, they always give you a scale as a ratio, like this. And this type of ratio is 1 to n. It means the first number is always 1, and the other one is the same unit with the first number. So ratios are different from scales in which they have the same units. Now, 1 to 25,000 means what? It means 1 centimeter on the map represent 25,000 centimeters in real life. And as you can see here, they have the same units. So the difference between scales and ratios have the same units all the time. That's why they don't write units here. And they mean centimeters. Now, let me show you a question that we're going to use ratios in, turn them into 1 to n ratios, and how to turn scales into ratios and the opposite. Let's take a look at the questions one after another. Question 2. Write these ratios in the form of 1 to n. Now, as we said, the form 1 to n means the first number must be 1, and the second number will be the same unit with the first one, and you have whatever number you divided the first number to make it 1, divide the second number to make it the same. Okay. Now, for example, let's take a look at A. We have 2 to 10. Now, the first step, we have to make 2, we have to make it 1. How can we make 2 1? By dividing it by, very good, by dividing it by 2. So we're going to divide this by 2 here. Divide 2, sorry. So we're going to divide this by 2. And at the same time, we're going to divide this by 2. So the answer will be 1, which is this one, 2, very good, and 10 by 2 is what? Very good, 5. So the answer will be 1, 2, 5. Very good. Now, second question we have B. B is 4 to 12. So as we said, the first step, make the first number 1 by dividing it by itself. So it's always about dividing the first number by itself and the second number by the first number. So we divide both numbers by the first number to make the ratio of in the form of 1 to n. Now, when we take 4 to 12, we're going to divide by 4 here, divide by 4 here. So the answer will be, wait, when we divide 4 by 4 here, we get 1, good, and then the 2 dots of the ratio. And then when we divide 12 by 4, it's going to be 3. Very good. So the answer will be 1, 2, 3. Same idea with question C and D. We're going to divide both numbers by the first number. So here, we're going to divide by 20. And here, we're going to divide by 20. Very good. 20 by 20 is 1. Good. And then we put the dots of the ratio. We always use these dots for the ratio. And then we divide 300 by 20. It's going to be, you can use the calculator for that. 0 goes with a 0. And then 30 by 2, it's going to be 15. Very good. So this one will be 1 to 15. Good. And then the last one, D, same idea. We're going to divide by 40 here. And divide by 40 here. The idea is dividing both numbers by the first number to get the ratio in the form of 1 to n. So when you divide 40 by 40, it's going to be 1. Good. And then we put the dots. And then 400 by 40, 0 goes with a 0, and then 40 by 4 is 10. Very good. And this is how to turn a ratio into the form of 1 to n. And this is how you answer a question like this. And remember, guys, 1 to n means what? It means the first number is always 1, as you can see here. And how do you do this? You take both numbers, divide them by the first number. And this is how you answer a question like this. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.